There were no Jews in Jerusalem. The slave was on the camel and Umar was walking. Where were the Jews?
Deterred by the Christians?
They were killed or driven out. Umar said, where are the Jews? The Christians said, there are no Jews in this area. We've killed them all or we've driven them out. When he went to Palestine, when it was conquered, what were the events when he went? Umar radiallahu anhu, what were the events?
I don't know the exact events.
So when Umar radiallahu anhu went to Palestine, this is very well the very famous story, well documented. Secular historians will accept this as well. You don't have to expect my word for it, but it's good for you to understand. So when Umar radiallahu anhu went to Palestine, he arrived in Medina. He was coming to Medina. He was on his camel. He had a servant who was taking turns with him to swap. So he would sometimes walk, and the servant was on the camel. And then when he was tired, they would swap, and they were doing this. When they got near to the city of Jerusalem, what happened then was it was the turn of the servant to be on the camel. And the servant said, "Actually, no. It doesn't. You're the leader. You should be the one who is going into this." so Umar radiallahu anhu, what he said was, "No, it's your turn. Principle, it's your turn, so you should be riding." So when they arrive, they're coming into Jerusalem, and they have the priests and everyone there of the Christians, because there were no Jews in Jerusalem when when there were no Jews in Jerusalem. I'll come to that in a second. They went to when he arrived, the servant, the slave, was on the camel, and Umar was walking, and they shocked when they realized that we're talking to the person who is the servant. Actually, the Khalif, the leader, is the one who is walking, leading the camel. They were shocked by this. And then what happened? The archbishop or the priest of that time was taking them around the city, and they came to the church, which was the church of in Bethlehem, where Jesus was allegedly born. And the priest said to him, "Come in, and we'll pray together." And Umar, what did he say to that? Do you know what he said to that?
No.
He said, "No, I can't come in." And the priest thought maybe he was offended or something. He said, "No, if I come in, people that come after me, the Muslims, they will use this as an excuse to turn this place into a masjid, a mosque. So let us go 100 meters away, and we will pray together there." So they went and they prayed 100 meters away. That place now, 100 meters in front of where the alleged birth of Jesus is, now a masjid, Masjid Umar. Yeah, exactly as Umar said. And then what happened? He went to the Jerusalem was ruled by Christians. The Jerusalem was ruled by Christians. Where were the Jews, Lone Wolf?
Not in the area, I guess. I don't know.
Why were they not in the area?
Because they were deterred by the Christians.
They were killed or driven out by the Christians, because the Christians blamed them for killing Jesus. So they either been killed and they had been driven out. So when they went to first what happened? There were no Jews around at all in this. So Umar said, "Take me to the Temple Mount, the holy place, where the temple was, near where the Masjid al-Aqsa was, where the Prophet went to the Miraj." He said, "Take me to this mount." And what was the mount at that time? What had it been turned into by the Christians? Do you know what it had been turned into?
No, I don't know, sir.
A dump yard, a place where they throw the trash, a place where pigs were around eating all the rubbish. This is the holy place of the Jews was turned into this.
Okay.
And they did it intentionally, just to be clear. It wasn't an accident.
Absolutely intentionally. And they did this. Why did they do this? To humiliate. They removed or killed all the Jews from the area, and they humiliated these people. So what did Umar radiallahu anhu do at that time? He started to get down himself and started to pick everything up. And the soldiers who were his soldiers, they saw this and they started to join him, and they cleared the area of the dirt of that area, them by hand themselves. And then Umar said, "Where are the Jews? where are the Jews? And the Christians said there are no Jews in this area. We've killed them all, or we've driven them out. So what did Umar say at that time to them? Do you know what he
Please
said
go
to
ahead.
them?
No.
He said he sent one of his commanders, get 50 Jewish families and bring them back into this area. There cannot be you cannot have Jerusalem without Jews. And
Okay.
he brought the Jewish families back into Jerusalem. This is now Muslim rule we're talking about. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you understand? So this is the same Umar you're saying these things.
Okay.
Now I'm just giving you a little snapshot. I'm giving you a little snapshot of the history of the Muslims, and I
Okay.
want you to understand that the picture that someone is painting to you is not an accurate picture.